Hello everybody, just thought I'd do a quick tutorial video on how you can download and set up OBS, etc, to record your Discord call games if you're playing in the league that means nothing. OBS pretty much can run on any modern-esque computer. I would say anything after 2015-16 should be okay, but I'm not a computer specs guy, so I have no idea what the actual requirements would be specific wise, but yeah, OBS is pretty straightforward. It's a great way of capturing content in all shapes and sizes, and there's a lot to learn on it as well, so you can, if you want to make content, really make use of OBS. But this is just simply for the league that means nothing. I don't want to sort of instruct everybody individually that might want to play on how to do it. I'd rather just put a video out that anybody can watch on how you can record your Discord call screens, right? But yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Yeah, let's get into this. So first thing you want to do is go onto the internet. So let me just change the screen here. So this is my computer screen. There's no porno up, luckily, so yeah, you're not getting subject to that. But whatever your web browser is, just click on it. Clearly, I'm just using Microsoft Bing, and then you just type into Google OBS. So this is OBS here, Open Broadcaster Software, and then you just click on the download or whatever you want to do here. So click on download. Then it will take you to select your operating system. You just want to click whatever one you've got there. I've got Windows, so you just click the Windows thing here, and then it says Download Installer. And you click the Download Installer, etc, etc. It will be downloading here. As you can see, it doesn't take long, 127 meg, so it's not too far at all, to be honest. Not too far, not too much at all, to be honest. And once that's downloaded, you then install everything. So I'm just making sure this is represented in real time. You open it, of course, or navigate to the folder where the installation is, and then you just open this, and then it starts installing the program. Once you've done that, you just click yes or whatever. I'm going to click no because obviously I've already installed it. It could screw up the video, but you install it, and then it pretty much looks like this when you've installed it. So let me just move it over here. This is the OBS screen, as you can see. As you can see right now, I'm recording. It could say stop recording there. This button is the button you need to press, by the way. You can't actually see my cursor for some reason. I must have had that turned off. But as you can see, this blue button in the bottom right corner of the screen. If I click that stop recording button, it's going to stop recording my screen. Now, I don't want to be doing that, but this is what OBS looks like when you've got it up. And as you can see, the audio settings there, you've got mic aux, which is basically my microphone, which is, if you go onto properties here, you can change what microphone you're using. Mine is just a Toner TC audio device. If I was to change it to my webcam here, look, it might change. If I change it to Razer Keo, you probably can hear a difference in my voice now. So you have to make sure that the microphone that you're using, to be honest, the audio does not really matter in the league that means nothing. So let me just change this back anyway to Toner. So it should be clearer now. The audio doesn't really matter in the league that means nothing, to be honest. You just need to make sure that you're capturing your Discord screen. That's what I'm going to be showing you how to do now. So let me just move this OBS screen back over out the way, because what you want to be doing is getting Discord up in here. There's Andrew's dog. Lovely old job. And then basically what you want to be doing is you want to be going into a table. So let's say this is the league that means nothing down the side of the left here. You click on the table that you and your opponent are going to be in. So while OBS is up, so OBS should still be up. Ideally, you want two monitors. Two monitors is the best way. So you can just put OBS off to the side here and have your the screen that you want to capture on a different screen. If you've got two monitors, that's the best way to do it, ideally. Yeah, once you've sort of established your game with your opponent and you decided on time to play, you hop into one of these tables here. Let's say you hop into table 1. Now you click on table 1, and it will show this screen here. Now, ideally, what you want to be doing is full screening this, and obviously you and your opponent will appear in these boxes here with your webcams facing down towards the screen. So that's going to be what ultimately appears in this section here, and this is what you want to be capturing. You want to be capturing this call that you and your opponent will be on, and obviously, as you can see here, this is Discord, This is the OBS, sorry. So what you want to be doing now is you want to be selecting display capture. So obviously in the OBS here, display capture is what will capture your display clearly. Very, very simple, right? So on this, you click on add source, which is the little add button, and then you click on display capture, and then that will come up with this little box here, and you double click on this box, display capture, and then you choose which display you want to capture. Now my Discord call is currently set to my Dell S2240L screen, so I want to capture that. And at the moment the OBS is on that screen, so if I just minimize it and then move it over to the other screen, OBS is now recording the screen that I want to do. So this is the screen that I want to capture, is the Discord call. Now, obviously, OBS also does have some audio settings as well, so you can record all of the audio between you and your opponent. Now, as I mentioned here, you've got mic augs. So if you go into settings in the bottom right corner, and then you click on the audio bit here, it will tell you what global audio devices you have connected. Now, normally your mic, your primary mic, which is picking up your voice, will be this one here. Mine is set to microphone toner TC30, which is a nice little cheap microphone you can get on Amazon. Very, very good. Highly recommended. I've been using it for the last 2 years. It does me perfectly fine, although you can go a lot more fancy as well if you want with condenser mics and what have you. But yeah, this does me really, really well. But if you want to capture the audio of your opponent, what you also need to do is set up a desktop audio channel. Now, desktop audio essentially means that OBS will record every sound that is coming through your computer, and that includes the voice of your opponent. Now, the voice of your opponent obviously is distorted a lot by Discord, so it's not going to be the best quality, but when you send this video to me, it will just make it a lot easier, whether the audio is bad or not, because obviously we have commentating and casting over the top of the video anyway, so it doesn't really matter how the audio sounds on our end, to be honest, because I edit it and obviously get the casters and sometimes myself to commentate over it anyway. So audio is not absolutely essential. As long as you're recording your Discord screen, which I've already told you how to do, it is pretty easy. But if you do want to record your opponent's audio as well, which will help me on the back end, all you need to do is select desktop audio and then select whatever speakers you have, whatever you're listening to your opponent on, whether it's your speakers, whether it's your headphones. You need to make sure you're selecting the thing that you are listening to your opponent on. Normally this is a pair of headphones, so that's normally the thing that you would select. So for me right now, I would select speakers because I don't have any headphones plugged in. That would then capture the desktop audio. So if I select that as an example, speakers Realtek audio, and then just apply that. Now, whenever my computer will make a noise, the desktop audio bar should start moving. So if I just make a Windows noise here, there we go, diddling, 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 etc., etc. You can see now that my computer is picking up my desktop audio noise. So this is capturing any audio that's coming through my computer, including my opponent's voice, any YouTube videos I've got on in the background, any porno that's playing in the background. You want to make sure you mute that if that is the case. But that's pretty much it. And then you obviously just click this start recording button or stop recording button whenever you are finished, and then I'll just send you a link and you upload the video that you've just done. Now also another thing that will help me as well is if you go onto settings and you go on to output, make sure you change your recording format to MPEG-4, and then you could also do so very, very high quality, large file size, basically. So that's the highest quality that you can export to me. And if it is in MP4 format, that makes a lot of difference as well, because I don't have to convert it from MKV format, which is a lot easier. So yeah, if you could do that as well, that would be fantastic. But again, we're still recording this Discord call here. I've just had OBS on there for the entire time. But this is what you want to be capturing. You just want to be capturing your webcam, which is here, on the left, and then obviously your opponent's webcam, which is on the right. Now, when you go into Discord as well, sometimes you will see that your playmat is flipped horizontally. Now, you don't have to worry about that because I can do that in post-production, but normally when you view yourself on OBS, you are normally flipped horizontally, but that doesn't really matter because that can be edited in post. But hopefully, this video has helped you with OBS. It's very, very simple, very, very easy. Most computers can run it, and it's not as complex and complicated as you need, especially for how you need to use it in the league that means nothing. Yeah, if you want to learn how to use OBS, I am pretty savvy in it, I would say. I know a lot of things and how to do things. So if you ever need any help with it, just let me know on a one-to-one basis. $100 per hour. No, but that's pretty much it. Cheers. Hope you learned something. Get involved with the League That Means Nothing Season 2. It's going to be good fun. Yeah.